Hi everyone and welcome back to the channel. So in this video I'll be making this heart-shaped decorative ornament just out of scrap materials for Valentine's Day. So for this project I'll be using some scraps. I've got some wood, some old copper pipe, a key and a template for a heart which I made for a previous project. I started off by marking around the template to get a rough heart shape, and this is a scrap piece of 2x6. Then I could just find the centre and refine the shape. I need the bottom of the heart to be a bit wider than normal to accommodate the area where the pipe is going to go in to form a base, and you'll see that later on how that works. So now I'm doing a centre point here, ready for the Forstner bit to drill out the hole. The Forstner bit is the same diameter as the copper pipe, and then I could get that drilled out with the drill press. Then I use the jigsaw to cut out the heart shape. Then I use the disc sander to clean up the shape and refine it. And the small belt sander to get into those awkward spots. Now I wanted to give a rounded edge to the heart, so I've got a round over bit in the router. Next I gave it a quick sanding down. And then finished off with a hand sanding. Now for staining, I've got some brown wood dye here, and I gave the heart 2 coats. Now for the base, I've got another scrap piece of wood here, and I'm going to cut out a piece roughly square. I found that centre point to drill a hole with the Forstner bit later on, and then I could just chop out the shape with the miter saw. And again, I wanted to add a round over to the base, the same as the heart. back to the drill press. I drilled another 15mm hole with a Forstner bit. Now for the pipe, I cut it to size again with the miter saw, and I have a multi-purpose blade in here that cuts metal as well as wood. Then I could take some sandpaper and just sand off all the sharp edges. I sanded the pipe down just to clean it up and bring the shine back to it. I used a fine sandpaper here, about 240 grit. I also roughed up the keyhole plate to make it look a bit aged. For the key, I need to chop the end off, so I've got that clamped up in the metalworking vise, and then I took a hacksaw to chop off the end. I gave the base a sanding down also, and applied the same stain. Now to add the keyhole plate, I roughly found the centre where I wanted it to go, and then with the Sharpie pen I could draw the outline of the hole, and then with an awl I could make the mark where I want to drill, and the two smaller holes for the small screws that attach the keyhole plate. Then I took the marker pen and coloured in the keyhole area. I'm using a drill bit here the same diameter as the key to get a nice snug fit. Then I could add two small screws to attach the keyhole plate. And then for adding the key, I have some instant grab adhesive. This is a solvent-free variety. I added a bit onto the key and pushed it into the hole, and then I set the key at a slight angle. I then just finished up with some black paint to tidy everything up, and then added more instant grab to the base, and then added the pipe. I added some felt feet to the base just to protect any surface it goes onto. Then I gave everything a coat of this wax, a brown wax, just to finish off. And then buffed off any excess with a cloth. Finally, I could just add some more instant grab and connect the heart to the base. And that was the project complete.
Okay, so that is about it for this video. I think it turned out alright in the end. It is just made out of scrap materials, and I think it looks quite nice too. So if you enjoyed the video, please remember to like and also consider subscribing for more DIY related videos. And as always, thank you very much for watching. Happy Valentine's Day, and I'll see you next time.